Seriously, you think you can say whatever you want on the internet? Well, I guess you can, but it's probably not the best idea. Remember, what goes online stays online, in some cases, forever. So here to help us stay smart when it comes to social media is Andy Crouppen from Brown & Crouppen. Andy, good morning to you.
Good morning.
From a legal side, as an attorney yourself, I hear that 80% of family lawyers use tidbits, items from social media postings as evidence in their cases?
Sure. These things can be gold mines for the opposite side. And sometimes legitimately, meaning, you know, there are legitimately things on there that really look bad and are bad in terms of child custody. You know, if you have somebody who's arguing about child custody and one side is making accusations against the other, and you have somebody who every night of the week is out drinking and partying and doing all kinds of stuff, clearly not home with the kids, you know, that can look bad and probably is bad. However, there are other times when just having a photo up there can be misinterpreted and interpreted in many different ways, and sometimes you just have this stuff up there that's innocent, and people twist it around and make it look bad when it may well be innocent.
Well, even text, I would imagine, doesn't have to be pictures, something you type. It's hard to read the emotions behind it, the context in which you meant it.
Right.
And this is not just in court cases. This suddenly is trickling over into job applications, into college admissions. Something like 80% of admissions officers are looking into your online persona now when they're considering you for admission to a college.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Whether it's fair or not, we've heard a lot about this in the media lately, where job applicants are asked to give their Facebook passwords in college admissions. And you know, I think they're maybe not just looking for pictures and things you say to use that specific stuff against you. Maybe they're just looking to see if you have some common sense. You know, it's not that they mind that you're drinking out every night. It's that you have the good sense not to post it and brag about it right at the time when you're applying for a new job or applying to a college or graduate program. You know, it just maybe is indicative of, you know, maybe some other issues that the school or employer may encounter.
Sure. So as individuals who live in this real world and the online world, what should we be doing to protect ourselves?
Well, I think first and foremost, use some common sense when you're posting things. Remember, you're almost broadcasting a little, I don't know if radio station is the right word, but you know, you're broadcasting this network out there, and I think we're all guilty of it. I'm sure you put something out there and you know, you run into somebody who you haven't seen in 20 years, say, oh, hey, congratulations on your kid. How did you know that? You know, you forget that, you know, people have hundreds, sometimes thousands of people on their friends list that they're broadcasting this stuff to, and it doesn't always occur when you put it out there that it's not just you saying something, kind of whispering it to your friend. So be careful what you post. Secondly, your privacy settings. A lot of people aren't aware how to do it. There's plenty of stuff out there. If you Google Facebook privacy settings, you know, instructions as to how to make sure you're just broadcasting this to the people you want. You can have specific lists for close friends. You can have, you know, broader lists for coworkers and other lists for people you don't know at all for just minimal amounts of information. So that's another thing. If you have young kids, teenagers, you know, I can't sit here and preach abstinence. You know, I think some people will tell you, oh, don't allow them on Facebook. That's probably not very successful, because what will happen is it's very easy to get access to a computer. They'll do it anyway.
But as mom and dad, you can monitor.
You can monitor.
You can be a part of their online world.
Let them do it, monitor it, check their pages every day, be their friends. You know, don't do it behind their backs. Just be open about it.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And they're probably going to understand. They might not be happy about it, but they're probably going to understand. Andy, thank you very much. If you have a legal question for Brown & Crouppen, you can email us at greatday@kmov.com. We will be right back.